Hi guys, I'm Pronobus. I'm the managing member of Incarnate Gaming, and today I'm going to show you some of what we're rolling out in the update that I just got to post, probably about 10 minutes ago. Anyway, lots of changes tweaked in the background that you may or may not notice. Some correction on damage type on a couple of the weapons, some various pins to make sure that languages work right for the alloy and a few other things. Minor updates generally. What's a major update is that at this point I've redone all of the concentration spells so the effect coding works a bit smoother and a bit easier, and that's actually what I'll show you here in this video. So I have the new Incarnate engine loaded up here, and this will bring up our spells. And let's start off with a high level spell, just to give you an idea of something complex. Delayed Fireball. So this is when you concentrate an entire fireball into a little pin and throw it across the room as a bead. So your concentration effect on yourself. Of course, there's a DC effect for once it's triggered. And we're seeing this is really low here because, well, this is a statless character, so there's not really any modifiers on it. It does a certain amount of damage, and the damage increases every turn you have concentrated. So before you apply the damage, you click this button however many turns you concentrate. So if you concentrate 3 turns, you click it 3 times, 4 turns, so on and so forth. Just to show you a quick example. So you've been concentrating 5 turns, so it should do 17d6 damage. And there it goes, and expires. It shows we have 5 extra dice coming in from the effects that are on you. It just works, it works smoothly, and if we'd been doing the save like we're supposed to, it would automatically calculate full or half damage based on whether or not that save was made. So then there's some other things, like, let's do Sunbeam. And Sunbeam was another one that the coding was less than optimal. So the way I have it coded now, you apply the effect to yourself, and then with whoever you're targeting here. And actually, to make this really work, we should have an undead and ooze, just so you can see the full power of this. So undead, we're throwing a zombie, and an ooze. I don't have any oozes in here. The other thing that I was working on this week is a bestiary, which I managed to complete everything in the SOD, but I still need to polish up before it can be released, especially because there's a bunch of other stuff I want to add to it. So it's not out there yet, but it is coming probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks for the alpha testers, probably by the end of the next month for beta testers, and should be released for everyone else within the month after that. It's a huge update with tons of tables to help you do random encounters off of that and stuff like that. But that takes time because it's so huge. Anyway, so targeting here. And the zombie is the undead, of course. Oh, target, we have to actually be on our turn. There we go. So I'll target it up. We've applied Sunbeam to ourselves, which just means that whenever we get hit, it's going to see whether or not we can still cast the next turn. And we roll the save there. And they both save, but they still take half damage. And, oh, nope, one saved, one failed. And we see that untargeted the ogre because he saved. So when I click blinded, blinded only goes onto the zombie that failed. And then as we advance to the next round, it automatically takes off the effects. They're gone. And I guess it'd make a bit more sense if I were to show you that, oh. Okay, so clear it out for the next round. Here we retarget the ogre, and we apply that effect, and we do the save again. And you notice that the red die here means the zombie had disadvantage. And then we roll the damage, and you'll see that both of them stayed targeted this time because both of them failed, and then you'd apply the blinded. Again, the zombie is dead as well. But you get the general idea. I'm trying to make the effect coding a lot easier to do. And part of why we have that effect on there means that if during Ogre's turn he hits and does damage, that then it automatically rolls the concentration. And in this case, it went away, of course, because I gave him 0 health, so he's instantly dead. But you get the general idea of how all of this works. There's a lot more in here. I ended up having to do over 100 codes on the spells, all totaled. It should work a lot easier now for a lot of you guys. And I've begun adding in some of the backgrounds that have been requested, but mostly I didn't get to that because like I said, I did the entire bestiary this week. Thank you, NPC Engineer and Mosque, because your software really makes it possible to do an entire bestiary in a week. But the new one in here is Miller, and I'm not quite done with him yet, so he's not into any of the generation tables, but you can see he is coming together at this point. Well, thank you guys for watching this update, and thank you guys so much for liking the videos, following the feeds, and for sharing it with your friends. The bigger this grows, the more people that begin using it, the better the software is going to get, and the more people have playing with us and having fun. So thank you guys for all of the shares and whatnot. God bless you all and have a great day.